Kyle Shanahan, head coach of the 49ers. His side staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week, hoping to do the same now. Facing off with him, head coach Kellen Moore of the Saints. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in week 2. Dave Scott and Brock Heward with you up here in the booth, and we have got safety Justin Reed handling our opening kick. And from the Superdome, we're underway. Kicks away from one. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first. But they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Going run again with McCaffrey. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, we call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. The Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
They can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. And now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Saints take the field. And leading them began his college career way back in 2018. Now entering the NFL as a 2nd-round pick. It's Tyler Shough.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shough working from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a key lead. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Shough. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. All right. Now things start to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Motioning left is their running back. 3rd down, here's Shough. They set up a screen. It's Shaheed. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
If you call that play in the huddle as a quarterback, you break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Kamara gets it off the option. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopped that time by someone who collects tackles and all-pro nods every season, Fred Warner. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. 3rd down. Niners going with some dime coverage here. Another run for Kamara. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock. Pounding it forward, send an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Shuck now from the gun. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different carriage. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
12 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. He's one of the greatest to do it. Justin Tucker on for the field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that will get them on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
It's Amir Abdullah with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? This is 3 and out to begin this game. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time. The post Schembechler asked him when he was the head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 2nd drive coming up for the Saints offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Tight end, motioning right. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Offense.
A great play defensively. They forced the loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. Offense to the line for second down. Back to throw. Shot. Good trouble now, and the ball is out. And that's 49ers football.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. And that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Play action now. Purdy buying some time left. Got along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete left side there to Jennings. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs just like Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Holding offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still 2nd down.
So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Purdy to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
3rd and long, Purdy. Pass caught, 9-yard line. somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down. Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They're going to run. Gorindo. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the turnover into a lead. Isaac Gorindo with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party to get involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Return this, Rashid Shaheed. And this drive will start inside the 25. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Start things off with a run by Kamara. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He picks up 15 on the play. That's good for a Saints first down. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe.
It's a gain of
On the line for another first and 10.
another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. As Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They send the tight end in motion. Shuck's going to throw here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35. Kamara now on first and 10. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that first down marker.
They give on second to Kamara. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. The game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go, set.
Throwing, Chuck. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Saints first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Shuck to throw. To the outside and complete to Olave. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
This entire play Kate. Depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field.
Gets them a couple there in a very good spot now with 2nd and goal from the 1. Go to him again. And he's not going to get there. They get him for a loss back at the 4.
It's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal. To throw. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
You want to see more, but you want to see so life just slows you down. Your body is acting out. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories.
2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. Trying for it with Shuck. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Over 24 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
There are times quarterbacks got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get set, get set.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Give him 32 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
I don't know where your mind goes, Kate, on these edge runs that take off like that. All I can think is the Olympics 200 meters. Those guys that are flying around the edge, coming down the home stretch, you get a jet sweep like that in a big boost run, that dude's off to the races.
Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 1. At the Saints' 22-yard line.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's able to get this down to the 13. And that's a pickup of 9. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Purdy on 1st down. Makes the catch. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
49ers, 1st down. 1st and goal, San Francisco.
Get set, get set.
McCaffrey has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now lead by 10. George Kittle, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Shaheed now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Saints, still running back Alvin Kamara, trotting back out to the field. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Pistol give to Kamara. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Let's go now.
Shot for the quick toss out wide. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
It's everything he has under this one. This is caught inside the 15. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints face a 4-point deficit.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and get him running.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game.
Saints 10.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. The window to return it. Showing a little burst so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First and 10 now from the 46. Heads out on the bootleg. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Purdy throwing here. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
McCaffrey on third down. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. At the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Play action now. Purdy flushed out of the pocket. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Some of these quarterbacks, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Now a give. It's McCaffrey to the right. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Get set.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did. And then he finishes throws.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Moody knocks it through, and that'll double their lead to 6.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved the touchdown more.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Saints and wide receiver Brandon Cook set to take over now. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Chuck now on first down. Into the hands of Olave. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Shotgun snap to Chuck. He keeps it and takes off. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
for the Saints.
First and 10. Here's Chuck. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
At the 44-yard line.
Offense to the line fast. On play action, here's Chuck. It's a big strike to Hill. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18.
It's a gain.
We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans.
The Saints.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
Here we go.
From the red zone on first. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
7 yards. Brings up second and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Chuck working from the gun. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
It's a gain of 7.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Complete beyond the marker. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints tie it just before halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Knock this through, and they'll take a lead into the break. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead.
Makes the score Saints 17, 49ers 16.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters as we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It's our second week in studio, second week of the NFL season. Lots to get to, so let's get after it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Lambeau Field in Green Bay, the Packers at home to take on the Commanders. And it's the man picked up from Washington just back in August, Brian Robinson. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through two quarters, a one-point game at the half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Shaheed now to return. Escapes the defender. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Saints still running back Alvin Kamara, trotting back out to the field. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
To Kamara we go to start this third quarter. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back.
Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. This one's taken in by Hill. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's good.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover.
Gain 15 there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Gets himself free. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Completes this one to Hill. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. He'll air it out on 3rd. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. All right, pausing for a moment for an injury, and hopefully this is nothing serious. It is quarterback Tyler Shuck who's being attended to. So on 4th down, it's going to be Cameron Johnston out to put a charge into this one. He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. So here come the 49ers on offense. And as they get set, Carter, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Unlike that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Play action now with Purdy. persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down. A gain of 22 yards.
Get set.
First down, 49ers.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. But partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now it's Purdy. And they'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Play wrapped up by Mario Davis.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Well, after recording the sack, it looks like he is the one who's shaken up. We're going to get a stoppage here as he gets looked at. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. The Saints come marching onto the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
Second down, it's another give to Kamara. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Running back sent in motion. Chuck on 3rd down. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead to 7. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ooh, he got hit as he was thrown, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, Purdy. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So they'll decline this and take the results. They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. And Coach Kellen Moore readying his Saints for their next series. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Counter give to Kamara. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20.
A gain of 10 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First down.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 24-yard
Now
line.
Rattler on the play fake. He puts it in with this one. Right side. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's Rattler, first and 10. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
It's second down and 10.
Ready.
Rattler now off the play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
33, yellow. Put.
Running behind center with Kamara. He dodged the tackle. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
The 6-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes second and 2.
Second and 2.
Set, ready.
Handoff headed right. It's Akers. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints lead by 14. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints lead by 15 now.
31. 49ers 16.
Reed now to kick this one away. Lindo to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, Purdy. check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We've got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that is the holding penalty. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. From the gun is Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Their punter making his way out now.
In punt formation for San Francisco.
And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
Ready, set.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Start things off with a run by Kamara. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Shotgun snap to Rattler. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue, 32. Ready, go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Cameron Johnston.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own 43-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Purdy setting up that play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But in that defense, you're flying around and making the play.
He had 9 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and a yard.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completed to his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them on first down.
Purdy on first down. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The 49ers will line
Play action now. Purdy. And that pass is caught. Sneaking the 2 points and a little drama now. We've got ourselves a one-score ball game. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust. And they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
Come on, set.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. Breaks through and breaks away. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. 52. Ready.
They'll go play action. Getting out to his left. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he does with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Set. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Kamara running out of the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. So out now comes the punter. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
And the 49er 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Guerrero. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, Purdy to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, he lost the football. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco. All set to go now from the 35.
Down, San Francisco.
First down throw by Purdy. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. Will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Here's Purdy to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it when it does. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pete Werner has it. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I think it looked like that was actually the primary read on the play, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Kate, I don't think there's any question about it. You know, the college game is a game of scheme. The NFL game is a game of matchups. And that was a matchup that they wanted and worked on all week to get their running back in a one-on-one.
Here we go.
The problem was the defense was ready for it and took it away.
Rather's hitting the balls out, and the 49ers get to it.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first.
49er first down. A gain of 16 yards.
He's got it on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. Cut near the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow, and he is.
And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers now trail by just a point in the fourth. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Saints and wide receiver Brandon Cook set to take over now. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
Here's a give inside to Camaro. He's blocked. That ball's free. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone laid it on top of that one. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Rattler to the air now. Oh, the ball is out. And that's 49ers football. And after losing a hold of that one, he's still shaking up on the play. So we'll see team personnel out there to tend to him. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. 49ers in range for a game-winning score. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Purdy throwing here. Dumped off to his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Again, here's McCaffrey. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only manages one on the play, so that sets up 4th and goal from the 3.
And goal.
So before the play clock has a chance to expire, Kyle Shanahan signals timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
49ers field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that kick? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys for everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
At the 23-yard line.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Here he is to throw. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Now to throw. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Line up the design keeper. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from New Orleans.